I've never had this name. I've never had any name like this, and I cannot sponsor anything. I was governor. I established the Bakassi, and the Bakassi was in charge. I think these kids should take Nigeria serious and take Igbo people serious. They should stop doing these things they are doing. We should be tired of this faction. We should think on how to move forward, how to use political solution to sort out the Igbos in where we belong today in Nigeria. Nobody takes the Igbos serious when it comes to this kind of things. These guys should stop this old-fashioned way of doing these things. I think they should now find a way on how they can put back Igbo in the map of Nigeria. Please, this is what I think. I don't want to, Dr. Akwati, to waste my time in answering frivolous questions with you. I thought you have invited me to your program to discuss things that are very visible, not that no history in the world have me as a leader of any other thing than being governor of Abia State.
Okay.
If a more powerful is alive, he should come unto me with you in a program and tell me where I establish autopilot. What is called autopilot? I don't understand. I've never had that name before. That you are saying it today, and I want these boys to take serious their words and know that Igbo people have suffered a lot on what they are doing in Igbo land. It is not acceptable at all to anybody. Okay. Because this is old-fashioned of doing things. They think on how to make peace. They think on how to bring out the Mazen Landeka. They should think about tomorrow and think about people that lost their lives and families that they lost their lives. Those families are not happy, but they don't want to talk.
Okay,
so they should think about these things. It's more important than any other thing.
Okay,
I want you next time you will invite me, bring that Emma Powerful, whatever he calls his name, let him sit line on line and explain to Nigerians what he meant by what he's saying, please.
Okay, Senator, okay. Let's look at the ideological underpinning of the protest, the struggle, and all of that. They are saying that they want the restoration of Biafra. They are saying that Nigeria is not offering Indigo what the people of the East deserve, and that it is better to separate from Nigeria. It wasn't this the same struggle about the Civil War, you know, what General Odumegu Ojukwu fought for, the likes of General Effiong fought for, Christopher Okigbo, and many other Igbo people. So perhaps they think that you are less Igbo than they are. That's why you are criticizing them.
No. Dr. Akpati, I'm well-blooded Igbo. I was with Ojukwu in the late days of his life. And Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu can testify to this, that I've always been coming to the general, and the general was coming to Igbere in my village to stay 2-3 days, some weekends and all the rest of them. And Ojukwu told me that the first one was necessary, but the second one is no longer necessary. And even if these boys want Biafra, who are you going to rule when you kill all the Igbos? When you stop all Igbos of doing business? When on Mondays, if you see people going out for business, you start pursuing them and killing them? I mean, it is not rational. It is not just nice. I thought with what happened to Mazinda and Dekano, what these boys should come together in a table and say, how do we get peace to resolve this matter politically, and not still talking tough as they are trying to behave. And it's not rational at all for any right-thinking Igbo people who have lost family, who have lost businesses, who do not identify in anything Uli, Ihiala, all those areas. Nobody goes there. And part of Olo, where the governor of Imo State comes from, nobody goes there. So, and part of Southeast. So I think even if they want Biafra, they should drop their arms and go with their flags and demand for what they want and negotiate for it. Talk for a referendum and all the rest of it. If that is really what they want. Me, I want to be in Nigeria where justice and equity prevails. I want to see Nigeria where goodness and love prevails. This is what I would like to see.
Okay, Senator.
Because even the man that fought for the world. Yes, go ahead.
No, after you, sir.
Yes, so even the man that fought the war, the wife is saying the same thing I'm saying. The Minister Bianca Ojukwu knows the thought of the husband. And nobody will believe on destruction of Igbo land. Enough is enough. Let us stop destroying ourselves. Let us stop destroying our properties. Let us stop destroying what we have. Look at, there's no more commerce in the entire Igbo land. How are we going to live? Things are difficult. Things are very bad for people living there. So how are we going to live? Okay. These are the issues.
Okay, Senator.
I feel so sad that these boys at this time is still talking about this kind of behavior. I mean, I think there should be a change people to talk how we can negotiate with federal government to peaceful resolution of these issues.
Okay, Senator, one more issue for you to clarify before I move into issues of security, relationship with Cameroon and ambassadorial list and all of that. Is this. Your critics are saying that you are so supportive of President Tinubu because there is a battle in Abia State to see who is the biggest ally, the strongest ally of President Tinubu. And there is a competition between you, Honorable Benjamin Kalu, who is from Abia, who is Deputy Speaker, the Minister of Works, former Governor Dave Umahi, and then yourself. And that three of you are trying to outdo each other just to be in the good books of the president. Are you hustling, competing with these other two named personalities?
No. Even this day before yesterday, I texted with Governor Umahi, and even yesterday I spoke to Ben Carlo. There's nothing like that. There's no hustling for what? I'm a senator, and I don't even come from the same state with David Umahi. David Umahi is clearly my friend, and we have been friends in the business world before we came into politics. And I don't see anything that Ben Carlo, you are saying. Ben Carlo is like my younger brother. I put him in business. I put him in politics. So there's no competition, whatsoever. There's no competition whatsoever. Nobody is competing with anybody, to the best of my opinion. And there's no Igbo man or any other person that we are competing with the names you call. We are friends. Even last week, I can tell you that there are some Christmas items that Dave Umahi sent his chief of staff to bring to me. And that is the truth. So I don't know why you want to cause trouble, Professor Akpati.
Well, I mean, it's just what your critics are saying. Well, Senator, security, the state of security in the country. Now, you talk a lot about national security reforms, what can be done. And we've seen President Bola Ahmed Tinubu taking some steps, including appointing a former chief of army staff, chief of defense staff, as the minister of defense, and also saying, okay, police should recruit more people, soldiers should recruit more people. In fact, forest guards should be deployed by the Department of State Services. But some people are saying, if President Tinubu is proven incapable of addressing this challenge of insecurity, that he should resign. And there are people on both sides, Northerners and Southerners, who are saying the same thing. Do you think we have reached that point?
No. Nigeria is a very large country, as I've told you in the past. The issue of Nigeria is continuous sabotaging one another. People don't believe in people. This insecurity have nothing to do with any particular person. It's just that we had problem with Mali, we had problem with Libya. They opened up a part of Iraq and Iran, and all the arms coming from all those areas are turning back to Nigeria. So we are going to suffer these things unless all Nigerians come together to say we must report to our security agencies, report to people how we are going to solve this problem. This war is not only war of weapons, it's war of intelligence, where the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy, and all 42 related organizations that are made up of our both armed forces and other agencies will come together to say enough is enough. We'll be able to work more of intelligence. We'll be able to work more of cooperation. Intelligence is the key to everything we are doing, because stealing of our mineral is another thing. These people are not insurgents that they want to scare everybody away from where there is this mineral so that they can settle down to take away our minerals. So I think it's not only issue of President Tinubu. The governors are coming alive now. I'm very happy with what the governors are doing right away, because it is a duty of everybody to see that Nigeria is secured. It's not just that of President Tinubu. President Tinubu have done what things he should do. Like all those people criticizing President Tinubu, I don't know any new thing they will do. It's just that we'll continue to work with one another. People are sabotaging the effort of both the federal and state governments every day. But that is what politics is all about. Nobody is good in his back. Only in your front that you are good to others.